What is up, guys? Behind me, I have the topic of today's video, an inflatable paint booth. I'm about to open this and see what this thing's about. I've never messed with one of these before. We got a big spot in the shop opened up. It's still a bit of a mess in here, but that's fine. Today, we're gonna be trying to paint Salty with this booth. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright, so right off the bat, there is all this stuff right on top. I'm not even sure what this is really, but there's the blower that the booth uses. I'm pretty sure there's two of these, but we're gonna open it and figure out the rest. Yeah, here's the second blower. Looks a little smaller. One of these is to inflate it, and one of them's for ventilation. Steaks? Steaks. And then this is probably the food. Oh yeah, that thing's real heavy. Real heavy. I was just reviewing the instructions. Look at that. It says to use a heavy thing to hold it in place. What is this, dude? Fixing the booth. Oh, geez. I didn't even see this yet. Children, no admission. What the fuck? Oh, this thing has never gone back together like this. What the fuck? All right, so I got it apart, and my first impressions are maybe it's a little larger than they advertise it to be. And the other thing that I'm thinking is this thing is never going back in the box it came in. Never, dude, this thing's huge. And like, it was rolled up so tight in this box. There's just no way that this is going back in there. But I'm gonna hit it with some air and see what happens, I guess. The two blowers are over there, but they go over here. There's like this orange one, which I think is for the supply, and then this is for ventilation, because it does have like a supply and vent, so we'll see what happens. Yo, shout out to the air blower, energy saving, strong wing, dude. Patent of double-sided wind wheel. Dude, this thing means serious business. Dude, this thing is crazy. Look at this. Yo, this is sick, dude. I think a car will fit perfectly in here, and it's got like a little mixing room in the back. It's got a window that opens. There's like, apparently there's ventilation. I turned it on. I don't feel any air, but both doors are open, so I guess when I shut them, I'll be able to tell. But dude, this thing is sick. So after screwing around with this thing for a little bit, I realize now this is an exhaust vent, I'm assuming, or intake, one or the other. Those are also filters. Like, these are all filters, by the way. You can pass air through them. And it does that randomly, which I'm not cool with because it fucking collapses. All right, so we're having trouble with this thing just keeps turning off randomly. I'm gonna assume that it has to do with our extension cord situation here. The cord on the blower is not long at all. So gotta figure that out. But once I figure that out, I will get back to you guys. After screwing around with it for a couple minutes, I threw on the smaller pump, which I was using that one, but that kept shutting off. I'm gonna put this in the airflow thing, like the air feed, because that's filtered, blah blah blah. But it's been going for about 10 minutes now. It's about to pass this one's record, so if it stays up, I'm gonna start painting. Hopefully it stays, because the concept is really cool, but if it can't stay up, there's no point. So I've been screwing around with this booth for a couple hours now, and I just realized that these windows peel down. That's why, so when I put the big air blower on the vent system, I turned it on and the thing like blew up, like it was huge. Like I thought it was gonna fucking like burst at one of the seams, but it's because there's no exhaust. This is an exhaust filter. If you look in there, you can see like the light and all that stuff. So that's worth noting, I guess. I think with that, we should be ready to start spraying. I mixed up some sealer like 2 hours ago. Maybe not that long, but I better get spraying. Not bad. My only complaint is you can't really see back here. I just turned that light off, but not bad. I'll take that. So unfortunately, I didn't really take much more footage of Wesley's car while I was getting that ready, but I'm gonna wet sand this hood now. I got the sander already. Wes's car is painted. It came out pretty good. It's behind this car, so I'm not gonna show you guys yet what it looks like, but you'll see this one tomorrow. It's hopefully gonna get some paint. Oh, oh, oh. So I got all of Zach's parts prepped out here, plus Wesley's nose panel and his front his front lip. And then I got the mirror caps, both, or the gas door, and then that license plate light filler thing. But it's looking good.
I didn't have money. And then Rachel fucking calmed down.
All right, got my car loaded up, got my bumper, got some tires, yada yada. Ready for tomorrow. Zach's car got painted. Wesley's car got painted. Wes's car came out really good. Zach's car came out pretty good as well. There was just a couple little things that I wasn't super happy with, mainly due to water in the lines, but also there was a couple things that I did wrong, or rather, basically I got a couple runs, not a couple, but there was one on the trunk that I really wasn't happy with, and then there was a lot of water spots from water in the compressor lines, which I kind of figured was going to happen, but it's all right. But with all that, I'm going to button this up and we're going to go drifting tomorrow, and it's going to be sick. So this is what we ended up with. Unfortunately, Wesley ended up clipping a little tire barrier at RSD. Not a huge deal, still looks great. I'm probably going to end up touching it up before a certain event that I will be talking about very soon. It's going to be pretty sick, but overall this thing looks fucking great. Super happy with it. And I think I'm going to end the video here, and if you watched this far, thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video.